Hi guys, today is the sixth day of my reading, and today's story is the brief debut of Tildy. Let's continue. If you don't know Bogle's Chop House and Family Restaurant, it's your loss. Bogle's Family Restaurant in 8th Avenue is not a famous place, but if you need a light cheap meal, then Bogle's is the place for you. There are two rows of tables in the room in each row. The counter desk sits Bogle, cold, sordid, slow, and takes your money. Behind a mountain of toothpicks, he makes you change. You're not Bogle's friend. You are a fat, transient customer, and you and he might not meet again. So take your change and go. The devil to the devil, if you like. There are also two waitresses and a voice. One of the waitresses was named Aileen. She was tall, beautiful, lively, gracious. The name of the other waitress was Tildy. Why do you suggest Matilda? Please listen this time. Tildy. Tildy. Tildy was small, fat, and beautiful. The voice and logos were invisible. It came from the kitchen. Let's say again. Aileen was beautiful. Aileen knew how to hold a conversation with 12 people and work hard at the same time. The customers at Boggles were her slaves. They were happy to wait a long time for their meal because they could look at her. Every man there, and they were mostly men, tried to make his impression upon her. Regulars were her adorers. There was much rival, rival, rivalry among many of the steady customers. All the men wanted to give her presents. At least twice a week, someone took her to a theater or to a dance. One gentleman presented her with Tricchio's, Tricchio's ring, and another gave her a little dog. And the man who always ate spare ribs, spare ribs and spinach, and said he was a stockbroker, asked her to go to Parsifal with him. It's an opera. I don't know where this place is, said Eileen. Well, I guess. Tildy. In the busy nosy restaurant, men's eyes didn't follow Tildy. Nobody laughed and talked with her. Tildy was with the blunt Tildy with the blunt nose and high colored hair, freckled skin, had never had an admirer. Nobody asked her to go dancing, and nobody gave her presents. When she stood at the table, the man looked upon her and see Eileen. Really, no one had ever given her a trico, trico's ring or invited her upon a voyage to mysterious distant Parsifal. Tildy was happy to work with no thanks. She was happy to see the man with Eileen. She was happy to know that the man loved Eileen. She was Eileen's friend. She was glad to see her friend happy. Deep inside, she was dreaming of a prince. There was a morning when Eileen came to work with a slightly bruised eye. Last night, explained Eileen, I was going to home. Suddenly a guy began to bother me. I turned him down, but he followed me and tried again. I pushed him. Then he gave me that eye. Does it look real awful, Till? Tildy listened to the adventure with the breathless admiration. No man had ever tried to follow her. It was safe abroad at any time. What bliss it must have been. Among the customers at Boggie's was a young man named Cedars, who worked in the laundry office. Mr. Cedars was thin and had light hair. He knew that Eileen was not interested in him, so he sat at one of Tildy's tables, said nothing, and ate her fridge. One day, when Mr. Cedars came to the dinner, he had been drinking beer. There were only 2 or 3 customers in the restaurant. When Mr. Cedars had finished his fish, he got up, put his arm around Tilly's waist, kissed her loudly, and impudently walked out upon the street. For a few moments, Tildy stood petrified. Then Eileen said to her, "Why, Till, no, why, Till, you're not a girl, naughty girl. I must keep an eye on you, my lady. I don't want to lose my man to you." Suddenly, Tilda's world changed. She herself was now a charmer. Man had found her waist achievable and her lips desirable. The freckles on Tildy's cheeks merged into a rosy flush. Not even Eileen herself had been publicly embarrassed and kissed in the restaurant. Tildy could keep the delightful secret. She understood now that men could like her and want her as much as Eileen. Her eyes were bright and her face was pink. She wanted to tell everybody her secret. When the restaurant was quiet, she went and stood at Bog's desk. "A gentleman insulted me today," she said. "He hugged me around the waist and kissed me." "That's so," said Bogle. "After this week you get $1 a week more." "That's so," said Bogle. "After this week you get $1 a week more." And when in the evening the restaurant was busy again, they put down the food on the tables and said quietly, "Do you know what the man in the restaurant did to me today? He put his arm around me and kissed me." Some of the men in the restaurant were surprised. Some of them said, "Well done." Men began to smile and say nice things to her. Tilly was very happy. Love was now possible in her grey life. Tilly's heart swelled her blood. Her bosom. For 2 days, Mr. Cedars came not again. During that time, Tildy was a different woman. She bought ribbons and arranged her hair like Elaine's and tightened, tied, tied, tightened her waist 2 inches. She was a real woman because someone loved her. She felt excited and a little afraid. She had a thin but delightful fear that Mr. Cedars would rush in suddenly, would rush in suddenly and shoot her with a pistol. Impulsive lovers are always blindly jealous. At 4 o'clock on the afternoon of the third day, Mr. Cedars came in. There were no customers at the tables. Mr. Cedars walked back to where they stood to look at him, and she could not speak. Mr. Cedars' face was very red. He looked, and he looked uncomfortable. Mr. Cedars was flushed and embarrassed. He plunged one hand into his hip pocket and the other into fresh pumpkin pie. Miss Tildy, Miss Tildy, said he, I want to apologize for what I did to you a few days ago. Tell you the truth, I was very drunk. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm very sorry. So I hope, Miss Tildy, you will accept my apology. With this handsome plea, Mr. Sears departed. Tildy ran into the kitchen and began to cry. She could not stop crying. She was no longer beautiful. No man loved her. No man wanted her. The kiss meant nothing for Mr. Sears. Tildy did not like her very much, but the kiss was important to her, and now there was nothing. Yet not all was lost. Elaine's arm was around her. Don't be unhappy, Paul, said Elaine, who didn't understand it thoroughly. That Cedars is merely nothing. A real gentleman, a real gentleman never apologizes. All right, that's it for today. See you tomorrow with a new story.